What's up, guys? Tyler, Rusty Claim Garage, and today I am trading away my 2007 Dodge Dakota and trading it for something a lot cooler, something that I'm way more interested in, finally getting a classic car. So we're gonna go drive there right now, pick it up before work, and just drive it home. Not home, I'm gonna drive it to work, and hopefully it gets me there. Never driven it before, I haven't seen it, haven't checked it out. Me and him just been talking on Facebook and set up the trade, so I'm heading up to his place right now and we're gonna make it happen. So I'll show you guys what I got a little bit later. There it is. I traded my 07 Dodge Dakota pickup for a 1980 Cadillac Coupe Deville. I'm a pickup man, but I still traded the pickup for a Coupe Deville. This thing is sweet. I'm not gonna have any problem getting it home, so it's gonna be a boring drive. We'll go over the whole thing when I get home and have a minute after work. But for now, I'm gonna drive it straight to work, and then we're gonna check it out after.
Get that and watch the car. How do you put all that money in? Is it in quarters? I don't know, dude. I don't know how it works. I mean, how much does it cost to get that car down there off the thing? It's got to be, and nobody's there. I can roll that way at 3 in the morning to the Carburetor tower and just put my credit card in, and then
This is my new daily. So as you can see, it's pretty rusty, and there's some holes, some rot from where the top was probably leaking down. All under these things gets completely toasted because it just traps moisture in there. And some of you are gonna hate what I'm about to do to it, because I'm about to black this entire thing out with spray paint. All the chrome, the bumpers, everything. So I'm going to start by grinding off these rivets and then get to work on patching the holes. This is a cheap car. I'm not doing a crazy job on it. Just going to make it straight. If I have to redo it later, I will, but I'm not putting a ton of money into it. All right, so some things about this car. I took the 07 Dodge Dakota that I had, and I traded it. You might have seen it on my shorts, my TikToks, and traded it straight up for this. It's a 1980 Cadillac Coupe Deville, and it's probably got like close to 200,000 miles on it. It says 90,000 on the clock, but it's pretty worn out, as you can see in here. Some of the things don't work. I had to break apart. There's a clip holding the blend door closed in there, and I just pulled it apart and pulled the door open so I could get heat for the winter. And I put some transmission fix stuff in, and that didn't do anything. So it squeals and slips when it tries to go into gear. You can put it into low, take off like normal, and it kind of grinds a little bit but goes, and then you can take it up to drive once you're up to speed. So I have some transmission stuff coming to fix that, just a pan and gasket. I figured I'd just try to change the fluid first and go from there. I'm also doing the vacuum modulator too. That should be coming as well. But yeah, so right now the climate control only works either this from off to all the way up to bi-level is low, and it runs out of there. I haven't cleaned it yet, so it stinks in here, like black ice mixed with mouse urine. But yeah, anyway, off up to bi-level is low, and then if you hit defrost, it just blows out full blast under there. But at least we have heat for now, so that's pretty cool. Under the hood, let's pop that open. So under the hood is going to be the 368 Cadillac engine, and for the transmission, it's got a Turbo Hydromatic 400, which is common along with a lot of other GM stuff. Yeah, look at that rat poop in there. That's a big one. But it's got AC. Oh yeah, I guess I changed a few of the vacuum lines too. But it's got AC. It has power steering, the works. I got to figure out what's going on with the kick down switch, because this has an Edelbrock on it, and whatever is going on here and all the bastardized stuff. So I got some stuff to work on, but for now, let's start working on getting the paint. All right, so we get the Bondo on. Now I'm going to work on taping off the windows and the lights and everything like that, so I can be ready to spray it down after we sand the Bondo. It's going to be quick and dirty. All right, so the Bondo is dry. I got the windows taped up. You'll notice that I have left the chrome untaped for a reason. It's not going to be chrome anymore. So we're going to hit the Bondo spots with a sander. I got this up so I don't dust the whole street. And then start spraying. All right, there's one side sanded. Pretty smooth. Little imperfections here and there, but this is a quick job on a cheap car. Just because it's a Cadillac doesn't mean it needs the best of everything. So I'm going to continue sanding this down and work my way around. All right, we are fully sanded, wiped down, ready to go. And let's start spraying. All right, as you can see, it's getting too dark to see anything, so I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. I'm gonna finish painting, and I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow in the daylight, because it's like 4:30 and it's already dark. So, all right, see how it looks tomorrow. Well, came out this morning after a fog came through last night, and the humidity ruined the gloss on the paint and turned it all foggy. So I did a test patch back here. And it's coming out much better this morning, so I'm just going to respray the whole car again, and then it'll just serve as my primer. All right, so I resprayed it, and it's still not great. Moral of the story is don't cheap out on your spray paint. It matters, because Rust-Oleum worked fine. I mean, it's not a perfect paint job, but that is way better than this mess. Hard to see with the glare, but what the fuck is this? This is how it was this morning, and then I redid it. I didn't have enough to redo the entire car again though, but holy crap. Rust-Oleum over the Home Depot brand any day. But it'll look cool once the paint gets sorted out. We'll just use this as the primer coat. What I'm about to show you is extremely graphic. Oh, the purity! The purity! Oh.
All right, so I'm under the caddy and it's 10 degrees out, so you already know this is ideal working conditions, but I wasn't going to record this because it's so damn cold out and I just need to get it done. But the caddy lost forward gears, and with it being my daily driver, I kind of need it. I felt like the pump was cavitating a bit anyway, probably due to a bad filter, so I bought it and was going to put it in later, but that process has been accelerated, so here we are. I'm going to pop it off. If I find anything notable, I'll show you. Yeah, transmission fluid's supposed to be red. This is coming out black. Very burnt. Just under the caddy, it's getting darker, waiting for it to drain, just about finished, and I just checked my YouTube and saw that I hit 700 subscribers. So I just want to say thanks. I appreciate it. If you're watching this right now, you're helping me out, and you're part of that, so thank you. Well, if you've ever smelled the smell of burnt hydraulic fluid, you know what this smells like. It looks like motor oil. I'm not seeing any big metallic chunks in here though. There's a couple small pieces, but that's at least a decent enough sign. So I'm gonna get the rest of it cleaned up and see if I find anything else. All right, I know it's dark. You probably can't see me right now, but we're gonna test it. I just finished putting the fluid in. I know it's completely pitch black dark, but it's only been about an hour and a half. So yeah, I'm scared to put it in drive right now. I don't know. Moment of truth. I don't know, I can't tell. Try to work the fluids around and see if we get anywhere. All right, well, I have forward fucking motion again, so I guess that was definitely at least part of the problem. It still feels a little sluggish coming off the line, but I'm gonna try to get out to the road and see what I can do. I'm gonna limp it. If anything, I can just reverse all the way back to my house, but we'll see. I think the fluid's working around and kind of getting to places it probably hasn't really been in a while. It's definitely not going anywhere fast. All right, so taking it out to the road was the wrong idea, but I'm back. So yeah, it was going about 2 miles an hour down the road. It feels like it's still maybe just broken. Maybe it's just broken, and we just have to accept that now and change the transmission.